Title: Mysterious sounds of a baby's cry echoing from the abandoned house next door. Have you ever experienced that chilling feeling when you hear mysterious sounds in the middle of the night? Those spine-tingling moments that leave you questioning your own sanity? Well, let me share with you a bone-chilling tale about a series of inexplicable events that unfolded in a neighborhood haunted by the mysterious sounds of a baby's cry echoing from the abandoned house next door. Once upon a time, in a quiet suburban neighborhood, stood an old, decrepit house. It was surrounded by overgrown vegetation, its windows boarded up, and an eerie sense of abandonment hung in the air. The local townsfolk whispered stories of its dark past, but no one truly dared to venture near the property. One dark and stormy night, as the rain poured relentlessly and thunder boomed in the distance, the residents of the neighborhood were suddenly startled by a haunting cry. A sound so distinct, so heart-wrenching, that it sent shivers down their spines. It was the sound of a baby crying, echoing through the stillness of the night. The next day, the neighborhood was buzzing with fear and curiosity. Rumors spread like wildfire, as people shared their own encounters with the mysterious cries. Some claimed to have heard it late in the night, while others swore they heard it in broad daylight. Fear crept into every household, as sleepless nights became the norm for the residents. Emily and John, a young couple who had recently moved into the neighborhood, were particularly affected by these strange occurrences. Their bedroom window faced the abandoned house, and the eerie cries seemed to penetrate their dreams, leaving them terrified and sleep-deprived. Unable to bear the torment any longer, Emily decided to investigate the source of the unsettling sounds. Armed with only a flashlight and a heavy heart, she cautiously made her way towards the abandoned house. The rain poured down relentlessly, as if trying to dissuade her from uncovering its secrets. The house creaked ominously as Emily stepped inside, the sound reverberating through the empty hallways. The air hung heavy with the scent of decay and neglect. In the corner of her eye, she caught a glimpse of movement, sending a jolt of fear coursing through her veins. She turned her flashlight towards the source, only to find a tattered teddy bear lying on the floor. As she approached it, the cries grew louder, seeming to emanate from the very walls of the house. Emily's heart raced, and she felt the urge to flee, but her curiosity got the better of her. She pressed on, determined to unravel the mystery that plagued the neighborhood. Venturing deeper into the house, Emily discovered a small nursery hidden away at the end of a dimly lit hallway. The walls were adorned with fading wallpaper, and the furniture lay in disarray. And there, in the center of the room, sat a rocking chair gently swaying back and forth, as if moved by an unseen force. As she approached the chair, the cries reached a crescendo, and Emily's heart sank. She knew deep down that the source of the cries was somehow connected to this very chair. Summoning all her courage, she reached out to touch it, only to recoil in horror as the chair swung violently, knocking her to the ground. Terrified and disoriented, Emily scrambled to her feet and stumbled out of the nursery, leaving behind the haunted house and its secrets. She shared her harrowing experience with the rest of the neighborhood, and soon, the cries ceased. The once thriving rumors surrounding the abandoned house faded away, and the neighborhood regained its peacefulness. To this day, no one truly knows the origin of the mysterious cries that haunted the abandoned house next door. Some say it was the restless spirit of a lost child, while others believe it was a figment of their collective imagination. Whatever the truth may be, the eerie sound of a baby's cry will forever be etched in the memories of those who experienced it. So, my dear reader, the next time you find yourself lying awake in bed, listening to the silence of the night, remember this tale. And ask yourself, are those footsteps you hear outside your window merely a figment of your imagination? Or are they the echoes of a dark past, reaching out from the depths of the abandoned house next door?